Well, hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm not actually prepared. I was the one as well that made Daft Punk stop early because I was, no offence to Daft Punk, I was just getting a little bit bored and anxious to return to our topic of the week, and then I just wasn't ready. Welcome back to the Woah Pony podcast, recorded here live at Riverside Radio in Battersea Park, London. Thank you very much for joining us, and today's topic of the week is Christmas! Specifically Christmas drama, family stories that happen at the Christmas dinners, at the parties, that happen at Thanksgiving, which is basically Christmas, and I can't wait for the Americans to cuss me out in the comments about this on the YouTube channel. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, we have got a tree. It did have lights on it, as I said earlier, but they were only flashy. They were only flashy, and I don't know, I couldn't find the thing. I wanted just one solid colour or a steady glow in and out. I didn't want violence, you know. My friend Oliver Wood, who has been a previous guest on this show. Hi, Oliver. I know you're listening tonight, which makes a change. He actually told me a quick bit of Christmas drama story. He said that there was an argument on the street once opposite him at home because someone found out that their sister was actually their mum. And they'd been raised by their grandma thinking that that was their mum. And there was a screaming match in the street, apparently. I don't know what in the EastEnders is happening here, but... You ain't my mother! Yes, I am! That's Derby for you.
God bless the Midlands.
Let's go! My brother is a serial dater and brings a new girl every time he comes home for Christmas. Okay. They're always along the same lines: model height, tall, skinny, blonde, apply lotion constantly, and have been doing yoga since before it was cool. That's all well and good, except after the 6th consecutive girl like this, I kid you not, it gets kind of hard to remember their names. Fast forward to Christmas dinner this year, and my stepmum serves this year's girl dinner and calls her by last year's girl's name.
Ooh.
So awkward. So very awkward. Very, very harsh.
You've been very, very harsh.
Nice to meet you, Kelly.
Very harsh.
How does he manage to get a different girl every year and to also convince them to come over for Christmas? Don't they have their own lives or their own plans? I wonder what he looks like. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Exactly 1 week before Christmas, my sister's husband was found guilty of assault on a taxi driver. We were meant to have a huge family dinner, 17 people in total. However, due to my mum insisting that he was still invited, 6 people dropped out the last second. Huge arguments broke out throughout the day, which resulted in me and my younger sister leaving early and staying with our auntie and uncle's family. That's very awkward, very awkward. Okay, lots of layers here again. Families just have issues, don't they? I mean, some more than others, clearly. Because I wouldn't go ahead and say this is normal. Oh, that's really awkward. Why did your mum insist that he was still invited? It's the insisting bit. I think if you'd have been like, I'm indifferent, and the insisting, nope, still invited. Very awkward. Very awkward. Lots of food gone to waste that day, I imagine. My son had been fussy all day, and I finally got him to settle down for a nap when we got there. I didn't want to wake him up, so my mother-in-law locked herself in her room because I wouldn't let her hold her grandson. If I ever have a mother-in-law one day, I beg, I pray that they are just chilled out. Some of the stories I've read, folks, in past episodes, there are some monster in-laws out there that always think it's a personal attack on them. She just wants the baby to sleep. Why can't she do that? Okay. Next one. My mum, who usually cooks, had to work on Thanksgiving. Oh, we're doing a Thanksgiving story. Okay. My sister, my girlfriend and I all scrambled in the kitchen for hours, no pun intended, to make a nice meal and have a plate for my mum when she got home. I used gloves to clean the turkey before dressing it and putting it in to roast. This might be really naive, but do people clean turkeys? Do they? I don't eat meat, although, to be fair, this year I am going to be cooking Christmas dinner at home, so I should probably know this. Do people clean turkeys? Okay, so yeah, clean the turkey. It roasted for over an hour and was basted twice before I realised that one of the gloves I was wearing had gotten stuck to the side of the turkey. Oh dear. It was all melty and gooey and attached to the wing and the wall of the rooster. We ended up sacrificing the entire wing. Oh, sorry, wall of the roaster, not rooster. It's a turkey, not a chicken. Roaster. I don't know. They must mean oven, surely. We ended up sacrificing the entire wing and getting most of the glove off of the wall of the roaster. I don't know what that is. My mum said it was the best turkey ever. Oh, that's sweet. Maybe she was just saying it. Oh no, you really tried hard. That's really nice. I'm not being patronising or sarcastic. I actually mean that. That's really nice. Even if it did come with a side of plastic. Okay, next one. My 21-year-old sister was about to graduate from college in less than a month. My brother congratulated her on being the first person in our family to graduate college without getting pregnant. It turned out she was pregnant. That is a little bit awkward. Great way to announce it, though. Okay, I think we'll go on to one more. We were doing a combined Thanksgiving Christmas celebration because my parents were travelling over Christmas. My mum was upstairs for a really long time wrapping presents and refused any help, so I thought maybe she was upset about something. I caught my stepdad just standing and staring at the turkey after it was done cooking, like he didn't know what to do with it. Okay. I asked if he wanted help carving it, and he handed over the knife. My parents later admitted that they'd taken edibles before everyone came over. Oh, parents, eh? Oh, living the highlights of their youth. That's quite fun, actually. Really, for them. That is so funny. Oh, God bless them. Well, on that note, I think we should bring the show to an end. Thank you very, very much for joining me on the Woah Pony podcast today. I hope you all have a very good Christmas. There is another episode next week, and it will be the last one for the end of 2022, because disgustingly it's 2023 very soon. Hope you all have a good evening, and follow us on @Woah Pony Podcast on TikTok. I give up. Night, Mum.